Hello everyone and welcome back to Mount Moon TCG. Today we're taking a look at the 2019 World Championships. We've got two decks. One we featured already on this channel in Firebox, the Seniors Champion, and the other one is the Gardevoir Sylveon tag team.
Yes.
Which it's our friend Tim's list. So Tim is on the left playing the deck, and Chris, you're on the right.
Yep. And he starts off with a Coach Trainer. Draw 2 cards. If your active Pokemon is a tag team Pokemon, draw 2 more.
Yep, and do remember that you can play your supporter going turn 1.
Yes. So yeah, he immediately benches another Gardevoir Sylveon, and the first deck is Fairy Song. Search your deck for 2 Fairy Energies. Attach them to your benched Pokemon in any way you like. Doesn't do any damage. And then you put down a power plant to turn off my GXs and abilities. But I immediately have a counter stadium.
Yep, the Giant Hearth. Discard a card. And draw 2 cards from the deck.
Yeah, Acrobike. Look at the top 2, discard 1, put the other in my hand, grab a Jirachi. I'll use that in a second. But I've got another Acrobike. Skateboard seems pretty good. That goes well with the Jirachi. And why not a third Acrobike?
It's just all the Acrobikes. What could possibly go wrong?
Well, I don't have anything else in my hand to do, Hunter.
I mean, that's fair, but I mean... yeah, you kind of I think you gotta get rid of them.
I don't know why I kept the Pokemon over the energy.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah. Like, you keep the energy here, don't you?
Yeah, because it doesn't play Fire Crystal, so...
Yeah, so then you can attach to the Dene, retreat,
yep.
And then...
Stellar Wish. Look at the top. If Jirachi is your active Pokemon, it now is asleep, and then you look at the top 5 cards of your deck, pick a trainer, and put it into your hand. And I'm going to grab a Welder, attach 2 Fire Energy cards from your hand to one of your Pokemon. If you do, draw 3 cards.
Yeah, unfortunately, that was like the only thing you could grab.
Yes.
And I think, unfortunately, you're going to have to Welder 1 onto Dedenne.
That's exactly what I'm going to have to do, just to draw more cards.
Yeah, because this hand is so bad for you.
I mean, if I just had another Pokemon, I could Pokemon it away.
Yeah, if you just had, any Pokemon or a Fire Pokemon, it's looking better.
Yeah. Alright, so I'm going to Giant Hearth that Pokemon away to grab 2 Fire Energies from the deck, put them in my hand. And the reason I didn't do this before I Stellar Wished or anything like that is because I wasn't sure if I was going to have to Dedenne this whole hand away, and I didn't want to put even more Fire Energies in the discard pile.
I guess that's fair.
Yeah.
But you do it now so you can kind of thin...
Yeah, for the Welder. Yeah.
Yeah, because you're already attached for turn.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. It's too bad it couldn't be a you may attach energy.
I know, yeah. You have to attach at least 1. Okay.
Cherish Ball and another Jirachi.
Yeah, Cherish Ball gets me the Reshizard at least.
Yeah, so that is good. Because that gets any Pokemon GX.
Mm-hmm.
I think all GXs were basic.
No,
they weren't. That's right.
They were...
I'm thinking of the EX, the old EXs.
Yes,
and Vs.
Yeah, so the Reshiram and Charizard Outrage for 32 energy, 30 plus, does 10 more for each damage counter on Reshizard. And then it attaches a skateboard. The retreat cost of this Pokemon is a colorless less, and it can retreat even if it's asleep or paralyzed, which works perfectly with the Jirachis.
Yep.
Yep, for sleep, doesn't really matter.
Right. It really doesn't, because you get the skateboard. Yeah, we do apologize that there is the big glare.
That's why I got the card on the right, Hunter.
I know, but we could go a turn down the line and be like, what was the stadium we played again? I don't remember.
It's pretty simple. It's like Giant Hearth or Power Plant.
Yeah. Or you got the Heat Factory.
Yeah, and Tim has Wondrous Labyrinth, but...
Yeah, so searching for another Gardevoir Sylveon.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, this deck, it really just plays the 4 Gardevoir Sylveon and a 1 Xerneas.
Yep.
for Pokemon. So.
Yeah, we'll see the Xerneas in a little bit. So he immediately discards the Gardevoir Sylveon with the Giant Hearth just because he doesn't need it.
Yep, you do not need it. And a little bit of shuffling.
Card fell off the shuffle.
Yep, because Tim can't shuffle. He will attest to this. He cannot shuffle. He'll shuffle, and then like an action later, he'll Ultra Ball, look in the deck, and 3 bosses' orders are next to each other. Or something dumb. It's like, man, I'm good at shuffling.
Okay. Another coach trainer. I like the Zekrom in the background.
I didn't even notice there was a Zekrom in the background.
It's a Pikachu and Zekrom because it's a tag team.
But yet it wasn't introduced in the set that Pikachu Zekrom came out in.
No.
That's
team up, yeah.
Yeah, but that symbol is a Broken Mart? No.
Yes, yeah, that is.
Is it a Broken Mart?
Yeah, so there was the set after those. There was the set with the Mew.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So you found another Cherish Ball. Get the last Gardevoir Sylveon out of the deck.
Yeah.
Attach to the bench. Alright, and then it's the Fairy Song. So he's going to attach 2 Fairy Energies from the deck to the benched Gardevoir Sylveon.
Yeah. And we're sorry that all the energies don't match. For some people that like all the energies to match and be of the right era.
Mm-hmm.
I know you already gave Tim a hard time for that.
Yes.
It's got to be consistent.
Yep. It's got to be era appropriate.
And then his music.
Alright, so I start off with the Pokecom. Since I drew a Jirachi for turn, I reveal it, put it on top of the deck, and then grab any other Pokemon I want from the deck.
So, yeah, Vulpix, you're thinking?
Yeah, it looks like it. Nah, I don't need another Reshizard.
No, you really don't right now. I mean, you can get that Ninetales up from running later, so you can maybe...
Okay, and I'm going to Giant Hearth away that other Pokemon. Grab 2 more fires out of the deck. Make it easier to find a welder with the Stellar Wish.
Right. But yeah, the Ninetales, you can bring up the Gardevoir Sylveon with the energy, put some damage onto that, and put more pressure onto him.
Yeah. But I have to discard 2 fires from my hand.
I mean, you do, but I mean, you run like, what, 17, 18 energy in the deck?
Yeah,
it's a buttload of energy when the list is literally 1/3 energy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, now I have 4 energies in my hand and a Heat Factory.
So now, do you get...
I gotta find a welder.
Oh, the top card! And then Tim just hits the table like, this is garbage. Why does it always happen against me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, orders you're forced to grab the Giant Hearth.
Well, I could have retreated and then used the other Jirachi as well to search one more time. But yeah, this is nice.
Yeah, it's true, but I don't think you really play any switch cards.
Yes, I do. There's 3 switch in this.
Oh, is there?
And the skateboard is...
I know, but you can't skateboard a skateboard.
Oh, yeah. Well. Alright, so I attach return. And I am going to retreat with the skateboard. And outrage for a big old 30.
Right, because you don't want to waste that Double Blaze GX too early.
Nope. And my thought was it's 30 damage, and then the Flare Strike does 230, but Tim just wipes it away with a Great Potion.
Yep, he saw that play coming from a mile away. So now you might be forced to put more energy on it to do 300 to knock it out.
Yes. Alright, so Tim's going to play on Bill's Analysis. Look at the top 7 cards of your deck. You may reveal up to 2 trainer cards you find there and put them into your hand. Shuffle the other cards back in your deck. So it's a double Jirachi.
Essentially.
Yeah.
And no, that is not a mustache that Bill has. That is a pencil that he gave himself a pencil mustache.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah. I don't think Bill's old enough to grow up, mustache like that.
He's older. He's got to be at least 18. I mean, he created the whole Pokemon PC system. He's got to be at least college age.
I don't know. It's anime. They all look pretty young.
Oh yeah, and Tim has to reveal what he chose.
Yeah, I think he took the Wondrous Labyrinth and the Green's Exploration.
Yep.
I know it's pretty hard to see, but I can't think of 2 other cards that Tim would grab here.
Yeah. Yeah, the green's exploration is just if you don't have any Pokemon with abilities in play, you get to search your deck for 2 trainer cards, put them into your hand.
Yeah, pretty good.
And then the Wondrous Labyrinth, which I'm assuming is going to play. Yep. Increases the attack cost of all non-fairy type Pokemon. So he's going to switch and actually do damage. So he's going to Kaleidostorm for 150, move any number of energy from this Pokemon to your other Pokemon in any way you like.
Yeah, no other energy in the hand, so...
Might as well put 1 on the bench.
Yeah, I could move the 1.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so I'm going to lose this Reshizard next turn. So I better make the best use of it.
Yeah.
So there's the Ninetales. There's the Welder, which I drew for turn.
Pretty good.
You put down the heat factor to get rid of the Wondrous Labyrinth, so I don't need 7 energies. I only need 6.
Yep.
Attach return, heat factory, draw, discard a fire, draw 3 more. Okay, I found a stadium for next turn. Got a Cherish Ball I could play, don't really need to.
No, you can hold on to that.
And then, yep, I'm going to double blaze for 200 plus 100 more since I have 3 extra energies attached to Reshizard. You can't heal a dead Pokemon, Hunter.
That is correct. You really can't. You can revive a dead Pokemon, but you can't heal it.
Yep.
It's never too late in the Pokemon world.
Yes,
I was gonna say, unfortunately, Tim was gonna be taking 3 prize cards this turn.
Yeah.
And then it's gonna be harder for you to knock out this second Sylveon Gardevoir.
So there's the broken card of Tim's deck.
Yeah, reset stamp. Your opponent shuffles their hand into their deck and draws a card for each of their remaining prize cards. It's an end for your opponent's side.
And as an item.
As an item card, it's
extremely powerful.
If it was a supporter card, it would be a lot more balanced, but the fact that it's an item card is just so broken.
Yes. So I just had like 8 cards in my hand, and now I'm going to have 3.
But the one thing that you have going for you is he's going to take the knockout on this Reshiram Charizard, and you'll have the Jirachi.
Yeah, I'll have 2 Jirachis I'll be able to use.
Potentially, yeah. Hopefully you'll have a switch card or something.
The skateboarder lets me switch.
It's a retreat, not a switch.
Yes.
But you can retreat the one Jirachi to the other one, but then you can't retreat it again.
Yeah.
So you need a switch.
Who said I need to attack this turn? I just need to set
I do.
up.
You need to always be attacking. Okay.
And you notice Tim didn't bench another Gardevoir Sylveon because he doesn't need to.
No, he does not. He doesn't need to bench anything for the rest of this game.
So yeah, at the Pal Pad, I'm going to shuffle 2 Welders back in because that's the only supporter I play is Welder.
Yep, 4 Welder. Very, very aggressive with the Welder plays.
Alright, I don't remember what else I had in my hand. Must not be...
There was a Turtonator, an Energy, and a Vulpix.
Okay, so the Vulpix is useless.
Yep.
Let's see what we get off the first Stellar Wish. There's a Welder.
There's 2 Welders. 2 Welders
and a Stadium, it looks like. Which is more important right now, the Stadium or the Welder?
Well,
I could only attach 1 energy off the Welder right now, and what would I really want to attach it to?
That is
because the Ninetales doesn't attack really.
That's a good point. So I get the Giant Hearth.
And then if I draw into like a Dedenne or something like that, or a Cherish Ball, I can Dedenne instead.
Right.
Because I'll get rid of the Power Plant.
Yes, Power Plant's gone.
Yeah. And then Giant Hearth just to thin a little bit. There's
1, 2.
There's
3
energy
energies
left. Okay. There's 1 in my hand.
Yeah, but I think there's 3 Welders in your deck at this point.
Yes.
Because you used 2 of them.
Yes. Yeah, I've used 3 of them, and then I just shuffled 2 back in.
Yep. So there should be at least... There's 2 for sure.
Yeah.
Maybe 3. Because I don't know if 1's prized.
Okay, so we're going to skateboard and Stellar Wish again.
So here we go. 5 cards. What do we got? You got a Welder.
Yeah. And a Cherish Ball.
Yeah.
But the Welder seems better. Okay, I have the Turtonator I can attach to.
Yeah. Turtonator's not a terrible attacker. It can
It does 50 times the number of energies you discard from your Pokemon in play, not just Turtonator. And it takes 3 energy to do it.
I see.
So yeah, looks like I'm gonna opt for the Welder. Because that's... Otherwise, I would have to Cherish Ball for Dedenne and like discard 3 energies, and then I would only have 3 left.
So yeah, your only option is to bench the Turtonator, Welder, 2 onto it, and maybe do some damage to this Gardevoir Sylveon.
And Tim had to read it.
Yeah, if you get a switch or something.
So Welder, draw 3 cards.
Because I don't think we've seen a switch yet.
Victini. Victini is another attacker.
It is, because it for all the energy in the discard pile, it does more damage to their opponent's active, and you shuffle those energies back into the deck.
Yep. So it's 20 times the amount of energy cards in the discard pile, and I believe I have 10 at this point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, 9.
Yeah, so that'd be 180.
I would need 13 in the discard pile to one-shot the Sylveon. Or I need 6 energies with the Turtonator in play.
Well, the good news is Tim cannot win on this turn.
Right. Yeah, he has 3 prizes remaining. I have a Dedenne left, so that's definitely going to be the last 2 prizes he takes.
Yep. Because he still has his GX attack, remember.
6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, looks like 9. Yep, so the Gardevoir Sylveon tag team's GX attack is if this Pokemon has at least 3 extra fairy energy attached to it, in addition to the attack cost, your opponent shuffles their hand into their deck and doesn't draw any cards.
Yeah, very annoying.
So if Tim would have survived one more turn with those 2 Gardevoir Sylveons, I would have lost my hand completely, because he plays cards like Tag Switch to move the energies to the active, attach return. That's how you get all of them out.
Yep.
And then I would just sit there without a Reshizard and no hand and be under power plant and stuff like that and just not be able to do anything.
Yep, it would have been a game over for you. Is that Tim's whole hand?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I don't play reset stamp, so I can't do anything about that.
Yeah, benching the Xerneas here.
Now, the Xerneas also has an interesting GX attack. Move all damage counters from each of your Pokemon to your opponent's active Pokemon.
Yep, so maybe setting that up for when you decide to maybe attack next turn if you get it off.
Yeah. If I don't one-shot this Gardevoir Sylveon, he can just retreat or switch and then tag, switch, and then use the Xerneas' GX attack to heal all the damage. Alright, so some greens. Kind of just set himself up for next turn. Let's see. Yeah, power plant's good again.
Yep.
Turn off my Dedennes.
He's got 2 of the custom catcher in hand.
Yeah, I think there's a couple of those in the deck still. I don't think he priced any. So.
Getting agrees, so he's going to be greens chaining.
Yep, just to be safe next turn. Don't need to risk it off of Bill's analysis or a coach trainer or anything like that.
Exactly.
So yeah. If he plays the custom catchers, if he wants to knock out one of my attackers, I think you kind of have to.
You have to knock out Jirachi. Or not Jirachi.
Victini.
Victini, that's what I'm thinking. Yep, you have to knock out Victini.
Because that's only 1 energy attachment.
Yeah, that's one of the biggest threats to Tim right now.
Yeah.
Is that Victini.
And then there's the other kind of thing that gives Tim's deck so much protection is the Fairy Charm Lightning and Fairy Charm Psychic, which give him protection from Lightning and Psychic Pokemon if it's Statue of Fairy Pokemon.
Yep, pretty self-explanatory. Because you had Pikarom decks running around, and you had the Espeon Deoxys kind of running around, and things like that.
Alright, so start off with a Cherish Ball.
Also for the Mewtwo Mew.
Yes. Alright, there's a couple Dedennes in there. There's a Reshizard. There's 2 energies in there. I have a Welder in hand. Okay, grab Dedenne. It's not going to do anything because power plant's in place. So I need to find my last stadium. So I have a Stellar Wish to find the stadium, pretty much. That's the only way I'm gonna draw anything.
Right.
No, it's 5 cards, not 6.
Yep, you know how to count, don't you?
5 cards. Put 1 back.
Yeah. There's a muck up.
Okay, so I found the Giant Hearth.
Yeah.
And I have an energy in my hand. My deck was super thin at this point. It was like 10 cards left or something.
Yeah,
like
maybe less.
Yeah.
It's very small.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so I have Welder, Energy, Dedenne. There's 2 energy in the deck, so I think I would just need to Giant Hearth away the Dedenne, grab 2 energies, and Welder. And then attach return. That would be 6 energy in play because I still have that one from on the Dedenne from turn 1.
Yeah. Yeah.
So why am I thinking?
Sometimes it comes down to overthinking it.
Uh-huh.
I'm guilty of this myself all the time.
Yeah.
The overthinking. Even Tim will tell you. He still comes up to me and is like, Hunter, why did you misplay that so badly? And I go, well, I thought that was the play at the time. That's what.
Yeah.
Sometimes tunnel vision is a real thing because
Yeah.
you're so set on one thing.
Yeah.
And then sometimes you don't know what's going on.
Yep, so I'm going to Dedenne away that Welder. Because that, for some reason, I thought I needed a switch or something. Alright, well, I'll see if I find the other Welder. Not in that hand.
No.
I got a Cherish Ball to thin a little bit more. And I have another Stellar Wish. But now then I need to find the switch and the Welder.
Yeah, it's really hard for you to do.
Okay, so we got 8 cards left. Can grab the last Dedenne, just a discard.
Yeah.
And then
Ugh.
yeah.
You put yourself in a corner.
Yeah, okay, well we'll just Giant Hearth away the Reshizard because who knows, maybe Tim doesn't have the custom catchers for next turn and I might need the Dedenne again.
Right, but you know he got the green last turn.
Yes. Yeah, but he might have prized a custom catcher.
Maybe, but
I don't know that. But it doesn't matter what I discarded because I'm not going to power up the Reshizard at all.
No, you're not.
So Stellar Wish, I need the Welder. 1 card left. Alright, it wasn't the bottom card.
That's good.
And there's 1 switch in there out of 5 cards, Hunter.
It's doable. It's 60%.
Uh-huh. Got the 2 fire energies.
Welder for game.
Welder. It doesn't matter where I attach them because the Turtonator just needs 3 and it discards from anywhere. Nope. 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 Acrobike.
Acrobike, and that gets it.
Discard.
Acrobike gets it.
Switch.
There's the switch.
And then Explosive Jet for 300.
Oh, God.
So 2 attacks for 300 damage each. That's all it took for me to win.
That's kind of what it takes in that tag team era.
I prized 2 switches. That's why I had so much trouble.
Of course you did. Oh, man. Well, in the words of Tim, you could have won that game earlier.
Yes, I could have.
But that's okay.
It made it more exciting, though, didn't it?
It does make it more exciting, and I'm proud for you for that. You did the Hunter plan. I'm proud of you.
Yep.
Might not be the most optimal, but you did it anyhow and got the win.
Mm-hmm.
Well, anyhow, that will do it for this video, everyone. Make sure you hit that like button, comment, share, subscribe, and hit the join button. The join button. I don't want to call it something else. and join us to get some more fun content here on Mount Moon TCG. We'll see you next time.